What's up, guys? Welcome back. Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. This is a new, I think this is Dokkan, or what's the other one? Legends? I think this is Dokkan. I'm not sure. This was released recently, I think. So, landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Go start with his eyes. Very small, right? Because I wanted to get in like that pose with the fists. So, we'll go with the W in the middle of the forehead. Go. Curving around like this. Okay, W sort of shape. Out from there we go with the eyebrows. Can't believe I talk for a living and draw at the same time. So then this curves around, and then it goes up, down, right, and then square end, and then we bring it back down around, and it gets skinnier as we go down and sort of curves up here. Then the other side, so we go mirror sort of image. Doesn't have to be like the exact same. So it goes up, sort of curves down again. It goes underneath hair, but we will draw it in. And then we have a square end, and then it comes back down, curves around to there. So his eyes are quite big because he's got that red outline on them, you know, that Super Saiyan 4 has, right? So we'll go, yes, we'll go like here, short line. The short line is, it comes like at a 90-degree angle. I know that might be confusing, but it comes like straight out here. This one goes diagonal that way. Okay, so straight line, short, diagonal, long, and then you curve a line together. Like so. Okay. Now there's another line inside for the red. Right, it's kind of difficult with my marker, but I'll give it a go. So we go down. I gotta go like quick so I don't put out too much ink. So we go and then up here. Right, so it's like red around there. And then his iris and his pupil. It's a big, like nearly full circle on this one, because he's got like big wide eyes, and then pupil in the middle. It's a real intense eyes now. And we'll do the same thing over the other side. So we go with this short line, and then the long one. Man, my hand is shaking because it's like, you know, it's real small. And then we curve over, right? So, or maybe I just drank too much coffee. That way. And then inside line, we go again, just somewhere that we can color red. Go over it and up there. And then that red, not red, yellow Super Saiyan 4 eye. So we go around again. A pupil in the middle. Right, and then hatching. Underneath the eyes, and some hatching above the eyes for the forehead as well. So Dragon Ball nose, so left of center, right? So below this W, you go over to the left, and then you go down, around, kind of like a hook. Just back that way. And then you add the shadow for the bridge of the nose. They always draw that in. And then because he's like full power screaming. We got like wrinkles on the nose and all this kind of stuff. And then wide open mouth. So it comes out from underneath the nose. So it comes out either side. And then it comes down. Around to there. Up like so. And then its teeth just comes around the top. You could see like some lines just for the molars. And then the bottom teeth curving down around here. Right, and then shadow on the bottom lip, and then wrinkles around the mouth for the skin stretching from the screaming. So like this kind of a thing. And then the chin, just there. And his jaw comes up the side, so we go diagonal. It usually ends sort of at the corner of the eye there, see? So you want to aim for that sort of area there, just below that. And then you change your direction there, you go up towards the eyebrow. Wow. Now, so hair and hairline. So he's got these big spikes that come out, right? So some of them come down over the eyebrows a little bit. So those big Dragonball hair spikes. Another one here. This one's bigger on this side. And then comes back over the eyebrow here. Back down. And then we got like hairlines underneath. There. And then underneath these hair spikes, we can see his ears, which are quite big because it's Dragonball. And we can see kind of more of the ear on this side. So we get them in line anyway. So we should see more of it anyway. I think it just goes up underneath there. And then little ear lines inside. And then we can start adding Super Saiyan hair. So we go down in 4. He has these big long ones that hang down over his shoulders. Right, and then it goes out around kind of like standard Super Saiyan and a little bit behind his shoulders as well. So we've got some going up and around there. And then another one. And then one coming around the middle here. Then another one here. Small one, sort of in behind there. And then a really big one up the middle, probably go off my page, yeah. That just comes to a spike and then comes back down. And then this way. There, another one out here. That way, and it's just black hair with sort of gray edges, so there's no real texture, but you could add a little bit, maybe we will, just for the on the gray parts, you know, on the edges. because you will see hair texture lines a little bit. So you can add texture all over if you want. You're just sort of following each hair spike just to make it look a bit hairy, basically. Okay, so anatomy now, right? So he's hunched over, big shoulders, chest muscle down here. So center line for his chest, there, right? And these come out like sort of square blocks underneath the hair here, right? And sort of down, around the bottom, up to the middle. Same here. And then down this way. No nipples drawn in. Okay, there's none there. So we'll go this way. Abs sort of come down and they're kind of like hairy. This is like the hairy sort of section. There, and then another hairy ab section here. And then his neck. Down to there, Adam's apple. And then another neckline, just there. So we got his trapezius in here. Down, sort of, it's all furry there, and then trapezius in here, and then we have these big round shoulders. So, and they're like balls, but like basketballs, right? But they're like hairy. So they've got these kind of spikes on them. And it goes around like so, like this, like real hairy. Texture lines like this on it, just to show the deltoid muscles, and we'll do that on this side as well. So adding all these spiky shoulder lines. And then deltoid muscles there. And then I think we can just see a little bit more hair that goes in behind, right? Right, so that's what we got so far. So his arms sort of come over his body, like his triceps and biceps, right? So we got like tricep comes down this way a little bit, and it will be like a little bit furry. There's two sort of bumping lines. And then we're front on the bicep, so you can sort of see you have a bicep muscle and then a tricep in the back. So that's what that is. And you can see a bit of the tricep at the back as well. Look at me showing like as if that's like Goku. But anyway, bicep there, and then another sort of bicep here, and this like becomes his forearm then. There. And there'll be like all these textures and stuff on the skin. Alright, this is his forearm starting here, and his elbow, and it joins like his wristband. So we'll just go elbow then, pointy sort of thing here. And then this just comes around. And then we meet like his blue wristband here somewhere. So like curves around like this. And this goes around his fist. And it just goes around like this. So you got like textures and all like forearm muscle lines and all sorts there. Right, so I won't do the fist yet. We'll just get the other arm and the body, and then we'll deal with hands, because hands are always like tricky, so it's best to do them sort of together. So then his sort of tricep bicep thing on this side. Again, tricep, and you can see a little bit of the tricep on this side. And then his bicep kind of sticks out here. And it's got like all textures, and again you'll meet like a forearm area. Two bumping muscles on your forearm here. There's like a gap usually for veins in the middle. And then we'll go elbow. I think that's elbow. Down. Yeah, and then like hairy sort of forearm there. And it meets his blue wristband again that Goku always wears. It just goes around his fist. Around sort of the back of his hand here. With just textures and everything on his fur, just to make it look hairy. So his body just comes in the side. So we go in this way, right? And then he's got like a waistband kind of thing here. So it curves across the whole way pretty much to the other side, right? And bumps down. And then here's sort of wings on this side as well. And then some more sort of abs and textures and everything on this. Right. So at the back of his fist, he's got like some fur. So like, one way to do this now. So we'll just get the back of the fist in up here. So it goes like this way. And it goes, have a knuckle down there. Just get the general shape. And like on the back, like I was saying, so it's got like these fur spikes just like sticking up here. Red fur that comes up his fist. And then there's like a thumb. Kind of looks like a bean sort of shape. It's got like a thumbnail here. And then two knuckles for the ring finger and the pinky. There. And then in between each of them, then you'll have your finger, right? So pinky sort of wraps around itself here. You might have like a knuckle line there. Comes around there. And then the ring finger. There. I think we can see like a bit of the palm of his hand or something there. Right, and then the other fist, similar. So we'll go up the back. And we got a knuckle, and then another knuckle, and then that touches the thumb. And you have thumbnail on top. And then finger there. So this is his baby finger, and then the ring finger, and then the middle finger. And then we just add like knuckle lines and things. So like a knuckle line there. And then like folds on the palm of his hand. And some knuckle lines on top. Oh yeah, and then the fur, the red fur out the back. That way. Right, and then basically he's got this like purple red aura sort of going around, right? So coming around the fist here. And there's lots of different ways of doing auras in Dragon Ball. Sometimes there's like lightning going off on its own in different directions. So that's it. Full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.